Hey everybody, it's me, John Ward, and welcome back to another Dark Park Film Reviews. And we are finally getting that Michael Bay video, number 7. There's going to be a number 8. It's going to be Funko Pops, and there's a fair amount of them. But this is all merch, and I have it surrounded by me. Just have it all over here on 2 carts, and I got a fold-out table here, and I got like a little table, and I got posters, signed posters that are right here too. So there's a lot of stuff in here to look at. I've decided to not buy any more Michael Bay adjacent stuff. So unless his name is actually attached, so it has to be director, producer, even if he's not directing or producing, maybe had a hand in writing, or he's acting in the film. It has to have his name in there somewhere. That is what I'm going to be collecting. So things will be a little bit more limited in what I can get, which I guess is kind of a good thing because it saves money. But there's a couple things that I want to start off with first. And which is, I just found this out. This movie here, King Arthur, which is produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, Michael Bay was going to direct this. This was before Transformers. So maybe he, from what I've read, is he left the project because of budgetary, concerns. So I think this would have been interesting to see if he had directed an actual King Arthur movie. But if you follow Michael Bay, if you follow Transformers, you'll know that Transformers: The Last Knight, the beginning of that is King Arthur, Merlin, Excalibur. The whole movie has like the lost descendant type of thing of King Arthur. So he kind of got to make his King Arthur movie anyways. It just turned out to be a Transformers movie. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So I thought that I would share that. And then one thing that I do have up here is this is something too. I guess I'm not as big of a fan as I thought. I did not know that there is a Transformers The Ride. And I think it's still going. Because I'm not seeing anything. I'm looking on Wikipedia and I'm not seeing anything that says closed. It's all opening. And it's Transformers The Ride 3D, also known as Transformers The Ride, and Transformers Battle for the Allspark. It is a 3D dark ride. So it's located in a few different places. Universal Studios Singapore, Universal Studios Hollywood, Universal Studios Florida, Universal Studios Beijing. And it looks like it's, yeah, man, I want to go. I now want to go because it says Universal Studios Hollywood. And I'm only about 4 hours away from that. So it's the dark ride consists of motion platform mounted vehicles which follow a 2,000-foot long track. Throughout the ride, screens up to 60 feet high project 3D images of various Transformers characters as the Autobots attempt to protect the Allspark from the Decepticons. God, that's what I get for having a dry mouth. Decepticons. There we go. Much better. And I just found that to be interesting. I think that's pretty cool. So at some point, I am going to, have to go check that out. So yeah, there you go. There's a Transformers ride. So I think that is actually pretty cool. And going to get rid of this here. And I'm going to add another picture in here so we can have it for when I actually need it. But I don't want it in there yet. There we go. Out of there. Out. So let me see here. Okay, there we go. That's what I need. All right, forgot to pull that up. Okay, so I am going to first start with Michael Bay adjacent because I do have some Michael Bay adjacent, and then I'm going to, that will be that. There'll be no more Michael Bay adjacent. This will be the last, unless something is really cool and it doesn't cost too much money. Then I'll pick it up. But otherwise, like I said, it has to have his name on it for me to purchase it. But one of the things I got was this. So I have all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies. And so I thought, well, you know, I might as well pick this up too. I think this is the one that's, yeah, produced by Seth Rogen. I haven't seen it, but it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. So I have no idea if it's good or not. I know this does, I think the reason why I never saw this in the theater is probably because it does not have my favorite April in it. I don't like what they did to April. So yeah, but I'll watch it. Oh God, it's 99 minutes. Why does it need to be 99 minutes? 90 minutes would have been okay. But yeah, so I got it just to complete the collection. And I found this at Walmart and I thought it was cool. They have a bunch of these, but this one was on sale. The other ones aren't. I don't know why toys at Walmart and other locations are still like $40. You know, it's like you just find a simple Star Wars figure and they're like $20. No wonder nobody buys this stuff. No wonder it just goes to discount stores. It costs too much money. But I think this was discounted. It's something like, it might have been under $10 is what I'll say. And it's the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it's Mutations, Mix and Match. And this is Michelangelo. And it's swap parts to create your own mutant. So this is what it looks like. And the idea is on the back here, you can buy any of these characters, each sold separately, and take their pieces and put them on him. Or you could put Leonardo on Splinter or Metalhead on Raphael. You can, you know, and so it's more mutants, more mutations. And I'm digging this. I think that this is pretty cool. So it even shows him here with the different pieces on. So Bishop's leg, Raphael's leg, Metalhead's arm, Mikey's torso, Splinter's arm, Leo's head, and then they show that they're taking the arm here and like sticking it into the body. I think this is pretty cool. I mean, that is, once you're done collecting all of these, you're then going to have a whole bunch of other mutant, you know, mutations to play with. So if you're a kid, does this have like an age thing on it? Since I buy stuff that's made for kids, I might as well see if I can, oh, a little dusty. I'm surprised. It says Nickelodeon. Oh, ages 4 and up. So there you go. But I think that he just looks cool. It's a good looking figure too. So these are the two. Well, I got one more turtle thing. Yeah, but these are like the two Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle things I got that Michael Bay is not part of. But then, so I found on eBay this guy who was selling the Michael Bay version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I thought, oh, cool. So I bought them. And what I was sent, and I showed these things off to you guys. He sent me these, which are cool. I got all of them. I think all 4. But they're from the cartoon. And it's like, I didn't want these. So I messaged him and said, hey, you sent me the wrong turtles. Can I get the other ones? I'll mail these back. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. Just keep them. It's my fault. They're yours. I'm like, oh, awesome. Okay, great. So what he did was he then sent me the correct ones. So this is one of the correct ones. And I've shown both of these in a previous video. But along with this, which is something that I didn't show, is he also sent a bag of turtles. So there's the turtles in here. There's Splinter. Let's see, I haven't even taken these out yet. I've just left them all in the bag. So let's see. Yeah, these are fun. Do these actually have a name? Set of 12 Turtles toys. So here's one. And then let me see if I can grab somebody else here. What do I want to grab? Oh, here we go. Oh, Splinter's in his own bag. Let me see. Yeah, he's in his own bag. So there's Splinter. So these are cool. Oh, he's missing an arm. Might be somewhere in the bag. Probably down at the bottom somewhere. Oh, here's Shredder. He's in his own bag. So that's very nice of him. So even though the mistake was made and he was cool and said, keep everything, and on top of that sent me these, I gave a good review. I had no problem with this. This is how things should be done. And I was not expecting these. I wasn't even expecting him to say, keep those original ones. But he did. So there we go. So that's all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Michael Bay adjacent DVD toys, figures that I have. And I know there's more of, I'm pretty sure there's more of these guys, like other characters that are from the movies. So I might pick them up. But otherwise, it's what I own of Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that are Michael Bay adjacent. This is it. I'm done. So I'm what's ever on display, that's it. I'm done. So now what I got is I got this here. And I waited. And I'm like, crap, if somebody buys this, I'm going to be really mad. So I bought it. And I've kept it in here, and I will probably continue to keep it in here, is The Hollywood Reporter. It's a big-ass magazine, and it's with Michael Bay and James Cameron. You can find on YouTube, they have a discussion. They interview each other and talk about movies, and in my opinion, they're kind of kindred spirits with the way that they make movies and the technology that they use. So this is James Cameron and Michael Bay, how to build a better blockbuster. Together, they've done $10 billion in box office. Now, the Transformers Dark Side of the Moon director reveals Cameron's secret role in the making of the movie, as both divulge the mind-blowing 3D technology that will change movies forever. So I marked it here. And this is their their interview. Oh, well, let me just fill out. This is from June 3rd, 2011. And this is in really good shape. So I'm going to keep it in that folder or package, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, this thing is nice. I think that's the last page. Let me check. Yeah, so that's the last page. Let's go back. Put this in there. This, I'm sorry, I'm going to take the whatever fell out. Oh, it's to subscribe to the Hollywood Reporter. I'll keep that. Why not? Let's throw it back in here. Okay. And it will sit back right in its folder. There we go. Okay. So I thought that was pretty cool. I have a fair amount of books and things based on Michael Bay's movies. So I'm happy to have that. All right. So I kind of had these in some sort of order. Yes. Okay. So what we're going to look at is we're going to look at Transformers, the first film. And then we're going to kind of move through each one, including like ambulance, stuff like that. So what I got from Transformers is, and once again, this was another mistake. I got, well, let me do it this way. I'll show you the mistake first. And the beginning of Transformers, the first movie, we get to see Megatron underground. He's in like an ice cavern. He's all frozen. And later he, you know, they dig him out. He breaks out of the ice and everything. So this was the mistake that was sent to me. This thing is great. It's this big plastic. It is really nice. Let's see, which way does it go? It goes that way. It says destroy. I know it's hard to see. And it's got, and it looks like this is like a Best Buy exclusive. So like I said, this would be from the first film. And because I'm me and I try to be honest, I messaged the guy and said, hey, I think you sent me the wrong thing. And he got back to me. He's like, oh, no, I did. I sent you the wrong figure. And I'm like, but I like this one. And he goes, well, it's a little more expensive. I just sent him whatever money. You know, he already took money for the figure that I wanted. I just, well, how much more do you want? I think he said $20. So I sent it because I love it. This is going to stay exactly the way that it is. It is not coming out. So that's Megatron. And what these kind of white things are around him, that is ice. That's also down here on his feet. So this is called Ice Megatron. Even though it says what? Limited edition metallic finish. Ages 5+. God, I buy toys for kids. Figures for adults. And trying to see, I really wish that they would put dates on things. But I mean, it's for the first Transformers movie. 2007 is what it says on this. But I think, yeah, this is Megatron, Decepticon. So I bought this, and then I bought from a different person because while I was waiting for him to get back to me, I was looking at other ones. Because I bought, this is what I had wanted, and it's an out-of-box figure. That was perfectly fine with me. I had no problem with an out-of-box figure. This is not the same figure, but so this is Megatron. This is also Megatron. This is also Ice Megatron. And what I wanted with him is even his, see, like his wings come up. These come out. Is, there it goes. Is they're blue. So they're supposed to look like ice. So you got the wings here. You got the blue here, here, and here. You got blue down here, here, and here. You got his extra pieces on here, blue. So this is, it's the same character. It's Ice Megatron that's in there, but oddly, that Ice Megatron doesn't have the blue. And I wanted the blue because I really liked that it looked like ice. And this does transform. It transforms into a truck, I guess. I'm not going to do that. We all know from previous videos of how long it takes me to put these things together and take them apart. So we're not going to do that. But it also has his feet that sit like that. So I love this. I think this looks great. And I never pay a ton of money for stuff. It's only things that I can really afford. So that would be from the first movie. Don't want to. Let's see, Transformers. Cloak. What is his? Okay, yeah, it's Dark Side of the Moon. That's what I thought. Okay, because that's coming up. I just wanted to make sure. Now, now we're looking at Revenge of the Fallen. So this is part 2. And what I grabbed from that, because the idea with this was to get at least one thing from each movie. And I succeeded. We're going to go a little out of order of the movies, but that's okay. What I got, let me see here. Oh, yeah, I'll show this one first. This is a Wacky Wobbler. It is a Funko Pop. I'm pretty sure it says Funko. Yeah, Funko right there. So this is Megatron, and it's from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. And if you take him out, his head moves around, but I'm not taking him out. This is old because this is an original. And I really liked how he looked. He's thin and he's got like the big head. Yeah, Funko in big letters right there. And it's Hasbro Transformers Collectors Club. Join today at transformersclub.com. And it says like DreamWorks Pictures, Paramount. So this is official. This is like an official bobblehead Megatron from Revenge of the Fallen. And I think that that's pretty cool. For something that is so old, the person really kept it in good condition. This is 2009. So it looks great. I was really surprised of how well this looks. But this is from what? This is, yeah, so we don't want to look at those yet. So I think that's it from Revenge of the Fallen. I think I just have the bobblehead. Okay. So then that means that we could then go to, yeah, Dark Side of the Moon. And what did I get from that? I loved this in the movie. Megatron in the film, for no reason at all, he has a cloak. And I've watched other reviews and things that say, why would Megatron need a cloak? Why would a robot need a cloak? And it's like, because it's cool looking. That's why, because it's cool looking. So this was one out of the box that I picked up. See if I could grab him right. The guy who mailed this to me, he put it in a very long box, like something you would put a poster in, because he sent it to me as Megatron as the truck. Man, this thing took me hours to put him back together. And so when I ordered a different figure from somebody, I said, please don't make it the truck, just leave it as the figure. So this is it here. There is a bigger one that has like a more of like a fabric cloak, but he is expensive. So this is Megatron here. And his head is in the cloak here. It's a little hard to see, but you can kind of see it there. And his cloak is rubber. And he has a gun, and it also is a, how do these work? These come out. How did they do it? I don't know how they come out and they go. I think it has something to do with this. No. Okay, I'm not going to take this whole thing apart. We've been there, done that. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's this back piece right here. I just did it. Oh, it goes in. Oh, no. Don't make a bad sound. How do you... This is what I get for screwing with it. God, how do I... Come on, come out. Okay, I'm going to take it off of him. I constantly think I'm breaking these things. Why doesn't it come out? I know it has something to do with this back piece. I'm not going to stay with this. Okay, see, it's kind of moving. Is that it? Do I just pull it out? I hate these things because they're made of plastic. And I really feel like I'm gonna break them. Okay. Well, okay, you get the idea. It's like a claw. I'm not gonna, oh God, now it's going back in. I didn't want to do that. It needs to, okay, see there. Okay, see it? That's what it does. And I think if I put the wheels in, I think it's supposed to hold it. Oh, it went back in. I want the claws out. All right, we're gonna have to play, or I'm gonna have to play with this later. I know these click in. Why did it work before? I found instructions online for it. Ah, all right. I'm gonna have to play with it later. So this is what he looks like without the gun. That annoys me. So he's got these pieces that come up like this, or you could pull them down. He's got the hand here. He's got the hand that's under. You can move like his hands and his arms. So he's very detailed. His legs. And where does the gun fits in like right there, because there's a hole right there. So I love this. I want to get the other one, but it's just a little pricey. So, okay, right now he's going to go back until I can figure out how to get that gun to stay in there. All right. So Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon. We are going to skip Age of Extinction for right now, because that is something big. So the next one that we would go to, okay, so we're going through Age. Okay, then it would be The Last Night. I need to, okay, so that's that. Okay, that's that. Oh, I think I'm actually missing. Let me see here. Hold on. Thing a poster. I don't know. I don't want to have to convert it. So let's see if I can grab it from here. Well, it will work if I can. If I got to convert it, I got to convert it. Nope, I don't have to convert it. That's good. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of this. Where'd it go? No, it's not allowing me to. I'm sorry, guys. I missed a poster here, and now it's giving me a hard time. All right, we're just going to have to convert it. Luckily, that's easy. I think it's up here. Converter. The problem is that when you use Cold Prey. Oh, that's okay. I know what that is. Is it in downloads? Where is it? All right, you know what we're gonna do? I'm sorry. This is okay. I know what I'm gonna grab, I think. All right, so sorry. I wanted this to be perfect, that I'm missing a poster. Okay. Okay. I know I'm saying okay a lot. I apologize. All right, so now we're on Transformers: The Last Night, which is odd. Well, Dark of the Moon would be my favorite one. I really like The Last Night because it's such a weird movie. And I like that now, knowing that, you know, Michael Bay was going to possibly direct King Arthur. I think that's pretty cool. What I have from this, so I got these little things here. I ordered. So I ordered this. So this is Megatron. Super deformed figure. The Optimus Prime one is awesome looking. So I'm going to show you the back first. It's him right there in the middle. That I want. And that's our front. But when I ordered this, it says 2017. And it's authentic. All of these say authentic Transformers. It's right there. When I ordered this, and it was off of Walmart, their website, I saw it wasn't in a box. When I ordered it, I thought it was going to be like this. That they were just going to send me this figure. And instead it's in the box, which is fine. But, and then so this is the original box. And one of the reasons why I ordered a second one was because I had opened it, and there is a sticker right here, like a protective sticker. And so I cut it. So I ordered a second one because I thought that he was so cool looking. Try to get his. He's got like that sword right there. That I just want to display him like this, and then I can have like this one right next to it. So it's one of the few times that I've ever bought like a double. And I ordered this too. This is also The Last Night. So this is the Western Star 5700 XE Optimus Prime. This is his truck. So this is what he turns into. And there is another one that is more expensive. I think this is also off of Walmart. And they have a picture of all of them here. These are from Hollywood Rides. Yeah, there's one that's, I think it's more like the cartoon. So it's that one. And it just says Optimus Prime. There's also, you could get the cars for Barricade, Bumblebee, Crosshairs, and Hot Rod. But I'm not really interested in those. When did this come out? 2021. I really like that. That is a good looking truck. And of course, none of this stuff is going to come out of its box. All right. Where am I at? So after Last Night, there's Bumblebee, which a lot of people do consider to be the best in the series. It is really good. I really like it a lot. It's not directed by Michael Bay, but it's still directed pretty well. It still has that kind of Michael Bay touch to it. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge in the poster. That's where I'm from, the Bay Area. So I really enjoy this film. To me, there is not a bad movie. If I ranked them, yeah, there would be, best to worst or worst to best type of thing. I probably think a lot of people would say The Last Night is the worst one. I don't. I would probably say Revenge of the Fallen, especially if you know the history of the movie with the writer's strikes and all this type of stuff. That it is kind of well, I guess a lot of people would consider The Last Night to be this, which would be like a clusterfuck of a film. But no, I kind of think Revenge of the Fallen is, but I would still watch it and have no problem with it. So I would watch any of these anytime, even the ones that aren't directed by Michael Bay. So with Bumblebee, I got, I think, just one thing from Bumblebee. And that's this. And he could turn into the VW Bug, the Volkswagen right there. And there's another one that has a different car on it, but I wanted the Bug. And it's Transformers Bumblebee. It's ages 6+. It's the Energon Igniters. And he looks pretty good. And if we go to the back, does it show the other one? No. Does this 2017 is when this came out. And then the back shows you how to turn him from Bumblebee into the car. It's right there too. You can get him like that or like that. You can flip the hood of the car up. So I like that this is, this thing here goes into the front of the Bug. And this is in good shape. All of this stuff is I didn't buy anything brand new. I mean, it might have been new. They were selling it new, which I guess it would be used on my end, maybe. But yeah, so this is from Bumblebee. After Bumblebee, we then got Transformers Rise of the Beast. A lot of people, I don't think, like this one that much. I thought it was okay. I thought it was all right. I didn't think it was as well directed as Bumblebee, because now Michael Bay may only be like producer and name on Bumblebee and Rise of the Beast. I don't know how much involvement he had with these, but I enjoyed this. I thought it was decent. It was okay, but I don't think it's as good as the ones directed by Michael Bay. And what I got from them, these are interesting because I found the first one of these at Ross. And then I think I found another one at Ross. And I went, okay, I'm going to check eBay. And I found a few more. So let's take a look. Now, let me show you what I got first. Oh, yeah, this is it. I was so happy when I found this. And then I was disappointed because it's missing a piece. And I took it apart thinking, I don't know, maybe it fell somewhere in the box. But so this is Optimus Primal Skull Cruncher for ages 6+. Beast Alliance. So Optimus Primal. I'm guessing Skull Crusher. And then that's him here. But I didn't realize. So this is like an alligator. this is its tail. And you can't really see it all the way down there. Well, I guess you kind of can see that. It's got like a whole body of an alligator. But it's missing the top part of its head. So somebody broke the top part off. Otherwise, it looks like this would have moved in and out. And I didn't realize that until I got home. And I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't look right. So when I flipped it around, you could see the top portion of like the alligator, crocodile, whatever it is, you know, its head. And I don't think because it's showing. So this is him kind of all decked out. This is what's in the box. But then there's the ape right here, like the gorilla. This is 2022 is when this came out. 7 steps. Maybe there's something in between here, like instructions on how to do it, but so maybe he turns into the gorilla also? I don't know. Well, I got a few more of these, so let's look. Maybe something will kind of click, because I'm guessing that is what he's supposed to look like. Okay. So let's go. So then this was the second one that I found. No, this is the second one that I found. This is Optimus Prime Lion Blade. So that's what he's supposed to look like. There's Optimus Prime, Lion Blade. His tail is right there, so it doesn't look like there's anything missing from him. You can kind of see down there. And then on the back, see, this makes sense. 10 steps to change him. So on the back, Optimus Prime is truck, Lion Blade, and Optimus Prime with Lion Blade combined. So Optimus Blade. But it is showing everything that this can be. So I'm guessing he can also be the gorilla. Here's 4, and here's 4. Weird. So, okay. Then I ordered this, as I love the idea of Optimus Prime with a chainsaw. This one is smaller. So you can see. So there's Optimus Prime. And there's, looks like maybe like a wolf. And the wolf changes 2022 is this one. 3 steps. But I love the idea of Optimus Prime with a chainsaw. And once again, there's 4 here. So there's Chain Claw. Oh, is that what it's? Chain Claw? Oh, Optimus Prime and Chain Claw. Okay. So, all right. So Chain Claw looks like it's the wolf. And then the wolf changes into the chainsaw. And then you take Optimus Prime out like he's regular Optimus Prime, and you can hook this chain claw onto its arm. And you can also change him into the truck. These will never come off their boxes. Never. So I looked around and thought, well, are there more of these? Are there more? Because I watched a video on the Transformers movies. And then there was one called Scourge. And I believe in I think it's Revenge of the Fallen, where the Scorpion comes out of the sand and starts attacking the military. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Who is that? And I believe that's Scourge. So this one's a little bent, but it's Scourge with Predacton, Scorpion. Oh God, how do you pronounce that? Scorp on Cork? Scorpion. Oh, okay. Scorpion. I have no idea how to pronounce that. But that's what it is right there. So here's Scourge. This is the Scorpion. That's what he's supposed to look like. We'll take a look down here. And then, yeah, once again, 4. Yeah, this box is a little bashed up, but that's okay. So there he is there. Looks like he could change into the truck. I'm just going to say Scorpion. So there's the Scorpion. And then there he is all together. So he has, because this is very different looking from this. So that must sit on his head. Yeah, maybe that sits on his head. Because there is an indent in here. But he looks pretty cool. And this is still, yeah, it's still 2022. Yeah, these must have all probably been released at the same time. So that's Rise. Then we have and I'm going to see if I can grab this. This might be easier than me converting everything. Is StreamYard will not play certain or will not show certain photos. Okay, there we go. All right, that's me. And I'm standing in front of the Transformers 1 standee. If I had the room for that, I would have asked him if I could purchase it, when the movie was done. And that's OGP took that picture. So I was very happy about Transformers 1 coming out with a new Transformers movie, which means we're going to be talking about Transformers 1. And this I have 2 things from. So I have a Bumblebee Studio Series, Transformers 1, Bumblebee. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, Transformers Studio Series, Transformers 1, B127/Bumblebee. And it's 18 steps to make him into a car. This is the deluxe class. 2025. Apparently anybody can play with this because I don't see an age on it. Yeah, there's no age on this. That's okay. Yep, still authentic. But okay. So that's him there. He looks pretty good. And he's got two. So you got Bumblebee here. And he's got his guns and stuff. Are his guns in here? There's something in paper. It's over in this corner here. So maybe that's where his weapons are. And I guess in 18 steps, he could go from this to this. Because he's not, you know, the Volkswagen Bug yet. But he looks good. These things, so I picked this one up. This is at Walmart when I went in there. I picked it up because it was on sale. I think it was like $10. They had a few others. I'm telling you, man, these things were like $30. And it's like, it weighs nothing. It's just plastic. Like, and I got this only about a month or so ago. The movie's been out of the theaters and on video now for how long? And they're still selling these things at the regular price. It just makes no sense whatsoever. So this is one reason why all of these toy companies are going out of business. They have to jack up the prices because if they, you know, back in the day, they would have sold, you know, 1,000 of these, let's say. Now they may sell like 100. So they're losing all this money, and it's they got, oh, A+. You have to be A+. They're just losing all their money, and so they got to jack all this stuff up. I even looked at like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I looked at Star Wars. I looked at Marvel figures. All of these things were these huge prices, and there's plenty of stuff like this that's available. I'm just not willing to buy it because it's so pricey. So I'm happy with this one for now. The other thing that I got from Transformers 1 is this. This is big. This I found at Ross. So it was pretty cheap. I think maybe the sticker might even still be on it. Yeah, there it is. Where? There. Right there. So it was $30. And they marked it down to $15.99. This is the Matrix of Leadership statue. And it has a little plaque inside. See it there. It says Transformers 1. And Optimus Prime and Bumblebee are on the front. Put them all in there. And so this is what it looks like out of the box. And it says contains one 10 by 6.65 inches vinyl statue. Matrix of Leadership can be removed from its base. And it's showing you how to do that. This is from Culture Fly. I have a few things from Culture Fly. And it's Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, but it's still authentic. 2025. And I wanted to get a couple things from Transformers 1. These are the newest that I got. These are the two newest ones. I do have another one that's an Optimus Prime that's displayed out in my living room. You guys have already seen that, so I didn't bring it. It's in another video. Oh, this is 13+. You have to be 13 plus. So this, you have to be 13 plus to play with. But what if I want to play with it with my Bumblebee? So this is 8 plus. So I guess that's okay. But you have to be, no, that's not okay. So this would end at 12. And then if you're 13 plus, you could play with this and this. I wonder why they would have two different prices, or I'm sorry, two different ages for things that are from the same movie. This was a really good animated film. It's kind of the origins of Transformers. It's actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It is canon, I believe. So it does, you know, if you collect the movies, this would come before the first Transformers movie. There is an old animated movie called Transformers: The Beginning. I guess maybe that was canon, but now it's not. That you can see on YouTube. So okay, so that's these two things that I got. Now we're going to get into. Well, I'm going to show this first. Okay, so I got some posters here. They're not cheap. There is a way on eBay to pay in installments. It's not a credit card. I do recommend it if you can afford it. I forget the name of it, but I have been using it. So let's say you want something that's $100. What it is you're going to pay more upfront, and then you'll continue to do payments. So they will say, okay, you want this thing for $100, but you've got to pay $60. And then you can do equal amount of payments over like the next couple weeks until you get it down. It's normally 4 payments. So these ones, that's how I got these. This one just came in today, which is why I'm doing the video today, because I wanted to wait for this. This is a Bad Boys poster signed by Jerry Bruckheimer. And it's right up here. So a Don Simpson and Jerry Bruckheimer production. Jerry Bruckheimer, of course, is the producer. He also does many things. Top Gun, Pirates of the Caribbean, Bad Boys. So that's him up here. When I saw a picture of this on eBay, I wasn't happy with the signature. I thought that it was like he did it really long. But no, I am actually very happy with this signature, with this autograph. My favorite Michael Bay movie? I figure that might be Ambulance, but no, I think it's this one. My favorite Michael Bay movie is Bad Boys 2, because it is so insane. This one is signed by him. And I love this poster. So that's him right there, Michael Bay. I love that there was just destruction behind them. Absolute destruction, which is what this movie is. It's well over 2 hours of just pure destruction. So this I am very happy with. And these two posters, they are like on top of each other in the living room. So they're like that. That's how I have them. And they're on one side of my TV. On the other side of the TV, and because this is kind of, I keep saying Dark of the Moon might be my favorite, but I don't know. The Last Night is just so insane. It's so crazy. It's like they shot like 5 different movies and then just stuck them all together. This is The Last Night. Rethink Your Heroes. Oh, that was weird. If you're going to collect things, you got to make sure that it's got a COA. So certificate of authenticity. These days they use a sticker. So this is legit. Each one of these I see that one has the sticker. The Bad Boys one actually has the old way. It's a card, and I put it in the back. I love this poster. There is one where Optimus Prime has the sword up and he's running. This one, he's just down standing there. By the time this movie happens, he's just like, fuck this. You know, fuck this planet, fuck the humans. I'm going to do this one last thing and I'm going to leave. So I like that he's just kind of standing there like, fuck, you know. At least that's how I see it as. Now, I'm going to move a couple things here. We are now at that point where I can show you what I got for Age of Extinction. When I was looking on eBay, I just thought a figure, just a figure. Oh, you know what I didn't show you for the last night is this. Is there anything else? No. Okay, good. I think this is everything. It's Optimus Prime. So let me get this out of here. It's Optimus Prime with the sword that's on the picture. He's got this big sword. He's got the shield. And he turns into the truck. I love this figure. I absolutely love it. Arms move, legs move. I think it looks amazing. I absolutely love this. So it sits right next to Megatron with the cloak. They're about the same size too. Oh, they are the same size. The ones I put them all back in their spots. I think he just looks great. And I'm happy he came like this. I didn't have to rebuild it. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Because these, I'll never turn these into the trucks or anything. They're just going to stay as the figure. So he looks really good. All right. God, I didn't forget about him. This will be one of the next things, so I don't forget. I'll put it right there. Okay. Okay. All right, so this is Age of Extinction. So like I said, I wanted to just find a figure from, like the Optimus Prime there from the last night. I just want to find a figure. Optimus Prime, it could be, you know, just a really cool looking figure. I found this. And so you might be asking, what's this? What's in the box? This is from 2014, ages 8 and up. This box looks beautiful. This came, I believe, in its original box, which I kept. I put it in my closet. So let's open it. I'm gonna have to set it here. It's a little closer. You guys can see this, okay? Okay. I'm gonna take this down here. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so you can see on the front here, it's Optimus Prime, and he's got his sword, he's got the Dinobot. This came with the movie, which is not opened. So it's the Blu-ray DVD digital HD of Transformers Age of Extinction. Unopened. It's got its slipcase. And since I already own this on Blu-ray, this will not be open. It will just stay as it is. But this is why I bought it. All right. So I have to do this gently. It's not light. See, it's something in the plastic. I love this. This will be displayed on top of the box. He's a little heavy too. So it's Optimus Prime on the Dinobot. He's got its sword out. I love this. It's even better than what I thought it was going to be. Look at that detail. This thing is amazing. Let's see. 2014. Yeah, it's Paramount Pictures. So this is legit. I love this thing. So that's this guy. And I thought, wow, this is like the holy grail of like Transformers stuff. But no. So I'm going to put him back in here. So I can't. That's the tail. Yeah, I went through this one. Oh, no, I think that, does it go down here? Oh, it goes in like that. Okay, it fits in like that. And then this piece goes on top. You snap it in. For now, I'm going to keep it here. Okay. And then he's back in his. Ah. And I'll just try to be. My only fear is if I display this and the cats get it, I'm going to be very, very upset. The movie has its own slot. So it fits in right here. Just slides right in like that. And we just seal it up. And that's this. I love this thing. But I thought, oh my God, I got this. This is great. But no, this is the Holy Grail. This is it. I've wanted this for so long, and I thought I would never find it. So that's why I was going with this as being, oh my God, this is the Holy Grail. No, this is the Holy Grail. And I'll show you. So it's this. I would love to have that Optimus Prime behind him right there. But Michael Bay is holding this box. or this oddly shaped box. And I do think that's the Optimus Prime that's behind him, to get a better look. There is a video, and I wanted to put it on this video, but I knew YouTube would tell me I'd have to remove it. They'd copyright it. So I just took a picture of him with this box. And he undoes the box, and he shows you what's inside. So I'm going to show you what's inside. So this is it. This was a pretty penny. TF for Transformers. It's top. And this also came in its original box. So it says a Michael Bay film, Transformers, the Ultimate Collector's Edition. And this piece is metal. It's not plastic. You have pictures of the Transformers. TF again. Pictures. The cool thing is, this comes off. And this is separate. Just fits right in there. And it's supposed to look like steel. And it comes with 3 films. So you get Transformers, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, and Transformers Dark of the Moon. You got all their credits back here. And this opens. Now, it's going to take me a second to remember how it opens, because I almost screwed up the whole damn box by opening it up the wrong way. So give me 1 second here. There's that there. Okay, so let's see. See, I almost pulled that all the way open last time. No, that's the top. Oh, I think it's right here. There it goes. See, I kept pulling on this again, and it's not supposed to open. This opens. And then it sits on its side. This table was a little taller, and it spreads open. Okay, so we're like this. It opens like this. And like this. And this is what it sits on. Oh, no, okay. Comes with this like little instruction thing like this to protect it. Now, how can I show this? This was just a little bit bigger. Okay, with it spread all the way open, it looks like this. So you got the Blu-rays, Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, and Dark of the Moon, all right here. I believe Dark of the Moon is also 3D. So that looks really nice. This middle piece, take the plastic off. only once. I think this is attached. It's not going to come up. Right there, you could see it. It's frames from the movie, from like the different movies stuck together, and they're behind this plastic piece. Down below is Michael Bay's signature. Try to put this there so it doesn't. It's right there. And he said that he signed, I think, 1,000 of these. So there's only 1,000 that exist. And I have one of them. God. And then there's this too. So this comes with it. What is inside? Oh, screws are inside. Here I thought it was something cool, but it's just screws, which is what that little piece of paper explaining things is. And it just fits back in like that. Is there anything on the other side? No. Good, I don't even, okay. And let me see. If I put this back together, that went there. This goes in the middle. I believe it goes like that. This, I'm going to put it right there. And it folds like, no. This sits like this. Oh, I need to put the plastic on. So you could tell this is both of the Age of Extinction and this came from collectors. So they kept these things in very good condition. Okay, that goes like that. And then I think we put it down. This sits on top. We can close this. We close that. Come on, I don't want to. Then we close this. And then it goes back together. I wonder if this has a number on it. Like if he, in that video, he says, like I said, I think it's 1,000 of these. And you could see all those little plaques. And he's signing them. He makes a joke, you know, about having to sign all of them. But I don't know. If these have a number. I don't see anything. So I don't know what mine is out of 1,000. Maybe it says it on the box. Well, why would it say it on the box? Maybe there's something inside the box. I don't know. I'm just happy to have it. This to me is my holy grail for this type of stuff. Funko Pop wise, oh, do I have something? And then it just fits right back on there. I think it matters what side it goes on. And it will just sit on my shelf like this. This is probably one of the only times it will ever be opened. See, I think it should say it on top. But maybe that was too much money or something to have to do that with 1,000. But, oh, and then I have one last thing. So let me put this over here. And this over here. I don't want to mess them up. I think I got everything. So the last thing that I have is for the movie Ambulance. I guess while everything else is Transformers, this is the only non-Transformers thing. Didn't even get new official Michael Bay Ninja Turtles. I wanted something from Ambulance. I have a poster of it hanging up on my wall, but I wanted something from it. The movie is called Ambulance. So what do I get? I get an ambulance. I searched and searched and searched and searched through eBay, and I found this. This is the closest that I could find to the ambulance that's in the movie. This is how big of a geek I am, that I buy an ambulance. There it is. Because I want something from the movie Ambulance. It's not official. It's not even the correct ambulance, but it's the closest that I could find. And I like it. It will just sit on the shelf. The back door is open. Nothing inside, but the doors do open. No little body or anything. It closed nicely. But I just wanted an ambulance. Figured why not? There's not a lot of stuff out there for Michael Bay's like non-Transformers or Turtles movies, you know, like Pain and Gain. There's, you know, what are you going to get? Or, you know, there's just nothing. So I got this. It was in good condition. Wasn't that expensive. I'm seeing if there's a date. I don't see a date. But it does say ages 3 and up. So that's good to know. Made in China. But yeah, ambulance. I'm going to put this right back down here. Okay. That is it. That is it. So I want to get 2 more Funko Pops. And then I'm going to do my Michael Bay Funko Pop collection, which I did not know there were Funko Pops actually based on these movies. There are Transformers Funko Pops that are, excuse me, based off of the animated movie. I did not know, like I said, that there were actual Funko Pops based off of Transformers, Bad Boys, stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be showing next time, is that collection, and probably 1 or 2 that are Michael Bay adjacent for like Transformers. But I want to get 2 more. So it might be a little bit until that video. But there's other videos coming up. So, okay. Excuse me. Normally, when I do a video that has movies, I say, let's recap. This is too much to recap. This would take way too long. And I want to get this stuff up on the shelf because it's been sitting on these carts and I want to be able to display them. So, all right, everybody, I appreciate you watching this. I appreciate you watching all of these Michael Bay videos and just my videos in general. You know, I really do appreciate it. This is kind of a weird collection thing for me. I don't know if people really like these videos or not, but I like making them. You know, if it's Michael Bay or Tom Cruise. In Tom Cruise video, I really only have a couple new things from him. I probably could have just added it to this video. So it's not worth making a video for him, at least with what I have. It's like 2 or 3 items. And yeah, I'm looking at them right now. So actually it's 5. Technically it'd be 5 items. Not worth it. So I need at least something like 10. And then I'll do one. But yeah. All right. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate you watching this. As far as this type of thing, I have no idea when I'm going to be doing another one because I just don't know what's out there that's from the actual movies that I can afford, or, you know, how long or how quickly it would take for me to purchase them. But I love this stuff. I really do. And I really do appreciate you guys watching, you know, the videos, you know, watching me have fun with all this stuff. because this stuff, I'll never sell any of this stuff. If I have to, I'll box it up and put it into storage or something if I need to. But yeah, so that's it. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, share. If you want, comment. You know, maybe you saw something that you thought was cool. Let me know. If you don't like this stuff, I guess let me know too. You know, I don't know. We all have our own thing. So, but otherwise, I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay. All right, everybody. Bye.